Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Road to Random. It's Cup semi-final day, and this is a big one. We play against Chipstead, who are in our division and in fact have given us a tough time of late. Okay, as you can see there, the two games we've played against them in the league this season, we lost 1-0 at home earlier this season, and then recently a 2-2 draw in the league away. So we haven't beaten them this season, but if you look at their recent form, things have not gone well for them. They haven't won in 5 games. That was the Cup quarter final that they won in. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and get revenge for this 2-2 draw, which was a sickening result, really. But how is the title race going? That's what you're asking. Let's have a look. It is very, very close. We are top of the league by 3 points, but Walton Casuals have a game in hand. They win that and they go top of the league on goal difference. There are 3 league games left for us, 4 for them obviously. They will all be coming in the next episode. Danny Boy, it should be noted, top of the goal scoring chart, 41 goals in 43 games is unreal. In fact, I think he missed one with injury, so it might be 41 with 42, so that's incredible. Top of the average rating as well. Taylor Crossdale, top of the 6th with 20, which is really good. Player of the match there, Danny Boy, 11. So we're top of these sort of charts. Unfortunately, Josh Pasley is joint top of the yellow cards as well. But the title race will hot up in the next episode. We come into this game today on the back of a really, really good run. Obviously, we beat Billericay Town in the last episode in the quarter-final. Beat Greenwich 3-1 at home, that 2-2 draw with Chipstead as we earlier mentioned. We beat Faversham at home, Masungu got 2, which was brilliant. A disappointing 0-0 draw with 3 Bridges there, but we bounced back with a 2-0 win over Cray. So hopefully we can get another win and keep up the momentum and get a cup final. On to the team today then, and it's what you would expect from us. The 4-1-2-2-1, and it's the same sort of formation that has been consistently good all season. Rooney and Price in the middle, they are an absolute block for us, which is really great. Jones as well, the anchor man. That midfield trio has won a lot of games for us this season, so hopefully they can do it again. Maradona keeps his place, he's coming to a lot of good form. Masungo on the left as well, he's back into form, which is nice. Danny Boy up front, as you would expect. Taylor Crossdale has to accept a place on the bench, although he has been a really good impact sub lately. And the back four of Gerard, Waddle, Pace and Pasley as per usual. Hopefully we can dominate this game and win it against a side which we should be beating in Chipstead. Looking at the two sides, they play a 4-3-3 formation, which caused us a problem in our last game with us. Sterling Parker in particular was one to watch. So hopefully he'll have a quiet game and hopefully we can keep him out. Interestingly, they're playing in this funky little purple kit. Never quite seen a kit like it. Purple and yellow. I can't remember seeing a purple and yellow kit, but it's their away kit because they obviously play in green. So hopefully it won't be funky enough for the win. Gerard's throw deep in his own half. He has to get it out here. It has to be a good ball to get out. Found Price. That's nice. Masungu. Over the top to Danny Boy. That one pass has worked all season. Danny Boy into Rooney now. Rooney to Maradona. Wants Pasley on the overlap, really. Doesn't find him now. Rooney. Don't have my fullbacks getting up. They're on defensive, so that's why. Masungu is away on the left. Masungu's crossed. There's Rooney at the near post. And it's a goal for Whyteleafe. Nathan Rooney, 5th goal of the season. He hasn't got many, but he's got an important one here after just 5 minutes. Okay, as you can see, we worked it well. Found Masungu with a lot of space. Look how Rooney's unmarked. Midfield runner, box-to-box midfielder at the near post with a delightful little flick in. Was that a back heel it looked like? Brilliant from Rooney. 1-0. I was worried for a while that any sort of cut run would distract us from the league, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Jones now. Rooney. Danny Boy. Jones again. Rooney's picking up a lot of space in the hole. Masungu. Finds Rooney again. Price into Danny Boy, and Danny Boy's added a second, and this is plain sailing for the mighty Leaf. 46th goal of the season, and I think that puts him joint top at the top of the leaderboard for this competition as well. 4th of the season in this competition, I think, for Danny Boy. It's a smart finish. I mean, the goalkeeper goes down like he's been shot there, but it's a very, very smart finish. The match stats read good viewing 5 shots, 3 on target. We're dominating the game, got the possession, more corners. Chipstead haven't turned up so far, and they can carry on like that for all I care. Okay then, half time, and the performance has been excellent, Phil. You're damn right. But I am going to tell them not to get complacent, because it can turn around very quickly. And these are a decent side. Do you know what I mean? They've got to the semi-final for a reason. So hopefully we can keep them quiet. Maradona's seemingly having a quiet game, which he tends to do when I turn the camera on, which is a bit of a weird one. Whenever the camera's not on, he's unstoppable. Assists galore, but he's not having a good game today, and I might bring him off. Maradona's corner before he goes was a poor one, really, and that's indicative of why I'm bringing him off. Pass it back to him. Maradona couldn't win it, though. Price. If Maradona gets a goal just before I bring him off, that would be brilliant. He got his first goal for the club a few weeks ago, actually. So hopefully he can push on from that. He hasn't this game, though. Masungu's cross. There's Danny Boy, and that's 3-0. And that is game, set, and match. We are going to the final. The final of the Isthmian League Cup, which, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have expected at the start of the season. I'll happily take it. The double is still on, technically. A good finish from Danny Boy. Masungu's picked him out well. They've got a real partnership going that's worked all season, and hopefully could work next season. Masungu's corner. It'll fall out to Whyteleafe on the edge of the box. Back out to Masungu. A lot of space to pick out across. There's Danny Boy. That's a hat-trick for Danny Boy. It's not his first hat-trick of the season. I don't even think it's his fifth. He has been hat-tricks galore all season long. And it's down, in part, to the work of the people like Masungu, Maradona, Whyteleafe. That's a poor goal kick. Gives it back to Masungu, who's seemingly having the game of his life here. He's skinned his fullback. He's got to cross in, and Danny Boy should have had 4. That'll be Danny Boy's last involvement. He can go off for a standing ovation. Get Taylor Crossdale in. He deserves some game time because he always comes on and plays well. But unfortunately, when you got Danny Boy up front and you don't want to play 2 up front, he doesn't play. 4-0 in a cup semi-final, eh? Easy, this one. Right, here's Jones. He's picked out Taylor Crossdale with a good pass. Can he get his name on the score sheet? Good save by Colquhoun in the goal. That's a really cool name. Colquhoun. Masungu's corner. Highlight still alive. Crossed in, and there's Colquhoun with a good collect. We've dominated the game. We fully deserved the win. Here we go. Taylor Crossdale. Still 30 seconds left for him to get a goal. Jones. This will probably play out till full time, I would think. Rooney. Been influential in midfield. In the box-to-box role. Gerrard. Yeah, and there it is then. The full-time whistle. Whyteleafe 4, Chipstead 0. Their purple kit did nothing. We are through to the final. Wembley, Wembley. We're the mighty Whyteleafe and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. Did it even get played at Wembley? Okay then, so the plan for this episode was to do the semi-final, and then in my head I was thinking if we win, the final will be at the end of the season and we can do the 3 league games in one big end of season doubleheader and then the big final at the end. 2 massive episodes was my plan. But the Isthmian League Cup final, we don't know who we're going to play at the moment, is scheduled for the 11th of April, and we have 2 big league games after it. Okay, that means, lucky for you fellas, you get this game, Hastings. 11 days, Hastings in 5th, massive league game for us. We can't afford not to win any of these games, any of these 3, and Hastings is our toughest test, so this is the biggest league game of our season. You lucky fellas, get it now. Well, I mean, in 11 days, but you get it in this episode. See you in 11 days. With 3 match days left in the season, the table looks a little like this, and it's very, very tight at the top. We sit in 2nd on goal difference. Walton Casuals lead the way. It's 89 points each. It's definitely a 2-horse race, definitely. Our playoff place is secured, it must be said. So we've got at least 2 shots at promotions. Hopefully we'll get the first one with the title. That is the plan. Walton Casuals, of course, won their game in hand against Godalming to make it level. Today, We play Hastings, who sit in 5th. It's going to be the tough game, like we said. But Walton Casuals are away at Herne Bay, mid-table Herne Bay, who have been unpredictable. So hopefully they will turn up against them and cause them a problem. Luckily for us, Hastings will be without this guy, Franny Collin. 33 goals in 39 appearances this season. He's been their top scorer. He's an experienced striker. He's done very, very well for them. Luckily, he won't be playing, so hopefully it means Hastings should be less of a danger. That was silly final words, wasn't it? Okay, it's going to be a nervous game, this one. So we're going to do this one, do the cup final in another episode, and then those final 2 games of the season to see if we can win the title. This league table is going to stay up here as well, just so we can see how Walton Casuals are doing. It's crossing towards Danny Boy Price. Maradona! And the shot is blocked. It's a corner. Maradona will come over to take it. He's our best corner taker, apparently, but that's pretty awful. And he doesn't even chase it. Maradona! Now Fraser can come over with it. Emptage. And that's the end of that highlight. Here we go. Price. Jones. Price again. Danny Boy. A lot of space for him. Jones. Price. Rooney. This is good football. Danny Boy. Jones. We're keeping the ball really well, but we're not finding the killer pass at the moment. Jones again to Rooney. Masungu. Again, passing it about. Price. Maradona. Good turn away from Maradona. And a shot! And it's just wide from Maradona, who's already more of a threat than he has been throughout the season so far. Walton Casuals are winning, so we need to win or they will open up a 2-point gap. If it stays like this, we need to win this game. Price's free kick in towards Pace, headed away. Price again. Danny Boy is hacked clear, and now Cole on the break for Hastings United. He skinned Gerrard, and Waddle with a crunching tackle, but Cole's won it back. Fraser, Kogan, Gerrard wins it back, and Jones comes away with it. End-to-end stuff at Whyteleafe. It's over the top for Jones, the defensive midfielder has put Whyteleafe in front. What is Joey Jones doing there? Okay then, Danny Boy with it in the centre. It's a good ball over the top, but what is Joey Jones, our anchor man, defensive midfielder, doing up there? He's finished it brilliantly. It's a goal reminiscent of, and this is for the old school football fans, reminiscent of Tony Adams scoring for Arsenal on the final day to seal the league title years and years ago now. Hopefully that's a goal that will seal or help us to a league title. It's over the top to Danny Boy. We're looking to make it 2 straight away. He's got no help. He's found Rooney on the edge of the box. Rooney to Price. And here's Jones, the goal scorer, the hero. Price, Danny Boy. Jones again, picks out Masungu with a good pass. Can he find a cross? He has done, and Danny Boy's made it 2. It's an instant double. Danny Boy with his 49th goal of the season. Whyteleafe are taking control of this one. Good ball wide from Joey Jones, who's having a super game. And it's a good ball to the near post. The keeper probably should be out quicker, but Danny Boy's there first. He doesn't miss those. We're 2-0 up, and I feel good. I still can't get over the Joey Jones that scored a goal like that as well. Wow. Half-time whistle is about to blow. There it is, and we have been brilliant. Dominant, got the goals, pleasing football. I can't complain one bit. I'm very, very happy. Go out there and keep it up. This match day could only go better if Walton Casuals don't win. They are at the moment, so hopefully they won't. Rooney intercepts that. Now it's Price. Jones. Danny Boy. Looking for 50 for the season, Danny Boy now. You must be aware of that. Danny Boy again. Waller Lassen. Jones. This is really good football. The short pass. He whacks it into Danny Boy. It's a smart pass. And there is the big 5-0. Danny Boy's 50th goal in all competitions this season. Incredible. He is an incredible striker. He's been brilliant. A solid finisher. Takes majority of his chances, as he has done there. Found the bottom corner. Player of the season, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I just hope we get the league title for him. And whether we'll be able to keep him on next season and on from there, who knows. But for this season alone, Danny Boy will be a legend of this football club. Change number 2 means Joe Sinton gets some minutes. Joey Jones comes on. Gets a round of applause for a super performance. 9 rating, which is brilliant. Okay, 4 minutes to go. Gerrard has it in a precarious position, but he's found Rooney and Price. Danny Boy's looking for a hat-trick on the last shoulder. You've got to be careful of that. Rooney. Sinton looking for his second hat-trick in 2 games, which would be super. Sinton. Danny Boy's there, he's got it. Sinton again. Price. Sinton. Playing the game between themselves. He's picked out Danny Boy. This is the hat-trick chance. Oh, it's a good save by Pidgley. Lenny Pidgley, I think. I mentioned that early in the season, actually. Oh, they've broke. It's Shaw. It's a splendid finish from Shaw. Hastings United have got a consolation. That's rather disappointing, as the game freezes. But Hastings United have a consolation goal. It's a great pass by Cole. Splits the defence apart. There's Shaw on the counter-attack. Well taken as well from the edge of the box. Goalkeeper doesn't stand much of a chance that when he's picked at that top corner. Brilliant goal. Won't mean much though. Full-time whistle is 15 seconds away, and it's another great win for Whyteleafe to hype up the pressure on Woolton Casuals. They are level at the top. There it is then, full-time whistle at Church Road, and it's a 3-1 win. Danny Boy with 2. A goal for Joey Jones of all people. I'm very, very happy with the result. Everybody's delighted. That leaves 2 games left of the season. 2 games to seal a league title. We're level on points. They lead on goal difference. It's interesting to note though that Woolton Casuals on the final day of the season play 3rd place Lewes. If Lewes can get something from the Woolton Casual game, the title could be ours. The plan before we do those 2 league games to end the season is the next episode will be a massive one. It's our first cup final of the save. It's the Isthmian League Cup final. It's against Greenwich. It's going to be a huge game. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, why don't you like the video, subscribe to the channel, even drop me a comment. With the nerves and the tension, do you think we can do it? Cup final next, or the league title, the double is on. From me to you, goodbye.